I think she'll know me safe from this angle. It wasn't noticed. Hey, sis. I don't want to sit here. Let's go outside. I'll be good, I promise. I said no. The last time you said that, you climbed on the railing on the deck, didn't you? You're staying put right here, no matter what. Good deal to make with the ambassador, Cochrane of Cavard. And this is the big one. I hope it goes well. Just you wait. Just you wait, Seal. Your lovely wife Rain will be mine. Ince's camera. Aww. Next is the seat of Her Majesty herself, Grancel, the city of beauty. It makes my heart rejoice to see it again, but it also brings to mind that recent coup. Something like that must never happen again. Wish I could have spent more time in the hot springs. Magazine reporters don't get any breaks. Speedy reporting is our lifeblood. And you can bet I'll have my latest report written up the instant we hit the dock. Stell, my fair rose. Welcome to Olivier Lenheim's lovely solo recital. Oh, adios. He escaped his chair. Chloe, remember, you have a sword and you know how to use it. Well, I saw him playing when I stepped into the deck, so I came by to listen for a little while. He really is exceptionally talented. Your compliments do me the greatest honor, Your Highness. Every time I see that smug face, it gets me. If you wish, when we arrive at the capital, I could treat you to a private concert. Squee? See, yes. That did not necessarily mean anything beyond the obvious. Oh? You meant something else by private concert, Olivier? Well, if you wish for it to mean something more, my princess, it certainly could. Squee. Get him, Zeke. What? Bird? Please stop, Zeke. I'm sorry, I won't do it again. Haha, good job, Zeke. You're a girl's best friend. Yeah, get him, Zeke. That was terrifying. I'm sorry, Olivier. That was just Zeke expressing his love. I actually think he likes you, on the whole, Olivier. Squee. I shall bear his peck on my cheek with pride then. I must admit, I did not expect your escort to be so diligent. He is as vigilant as any of the human royal guards. Oh, vigilant, not vigilant. Vigilant. Not really. Just skimming over stuff too much. My bad. It depends on who I'm dealing with, I think. You really are totally indiscriminate, aren't you, Olivier? Look, don't try to put the moves on Chloe in the capital, okay? Julia would, like, fire you out of a cannon into the sun if you even think about it. Ah yes, that cold, dignified lady officer. She too caught my eye during the coup. The sort of woman who can take on 10 men. She is quite something. Should the chance present itself, I should endear myself to her. Um, What's wrong, Chloe? It, might not be a good idea to joke about such things around Julia, Olivier. I remember once there was a party at the castle, and a man was drunk and bothering us. Julia, took a sword and his clothes, well... What? You mean... She, defrocked him? I'll take that into consideration. Are the passengers over their siblings? They got, different personalities for siblings, I guess. I don't know, they seem really close. Looking at them makes you smile, you know? If you need to shop in the capital, really the only stop you need to make is Elden Department Store. Sure, isn't as big as Bow's Market, but their merchandise is the best in the kingdom. If I had the time and mirror, I'd love to stop in and shop till I drop. Hi, Estelle. What's up, Estelle? You creeping around the ship again? Man, you cannot stay still, can you? Oh, come on. I'm not a cat in a carrier or something. I just... Yeah, I do get kind of angsty, having to sit down and wait. I saw you flew to Laylock though. That's a good half day on an airship at least. You must have worn a rut in the deck. Well, I was asleep for both trips actually. I was so nervous to be going that I couldn't sleep the night before. And coming back I was wiped out from the last test. I should have seen that one coming. That's definitely an Estelle thing to do. Leaving the country. I'd really like to do that someday too. Maybe I could even go visit Mom and Dad. Oh yeah! Tita, your mom and dad are out of the country working, right? Yeah. They're helping to establish orbital technology in places that don't have it yet. They've been gone for 2 years. Oh wow, that is a long time. I hope they write you letters or something at least. Yeah, well, once every month. I wrote about you last time, Estelle, and in reply, they said to give you their regards. Aw, that's sweet of them. So what kind of people are your parents, Tita? Is your mum like you? I bet she is. Like me? I don't think so. Mum's got a really, powerful personality, I guess. She and Grandpa kinda end up fighting and wrestling a lot over stuff. Wrestling? Oh, but they usually get along really well. That's just their fighting is just a way to express their love. Well, okay. So what's your dad like then? He's not like Mum at all. He's sort of quiet and reliable, I guess. He was abrasive until about 10 years ago. Wait, seriously? Real serious. I actually talked to Gramps about that. And Dan was the real deal back in his day. The professor said he had to retire and become an engineer due to an injury of some sort. Huh, okay. They sound great. I'd love to meet them when they get back. Yeah, when they do, come over to play and I'll introduce you. Agate, you'll have to meet them too. Huh? Why would I have to meet your folks? Well, you get along really well with Grandpa. And I wrote a lot about you. And Mum and Dad said in their reply that they really want to meet you. Of all the... Time to pay the piper, huh? If you don't want to, Agate, you don't have to. Nah, it's fine. Look, I'll stop by and say hi to them if I'm ever in size for work, okay? Hehe. Okay. Hello, miss. Having a look around the ship or just bored? We're above the Trat Plains at the moment. The weather's fantastic. Why not step out on deck and catch the view? Helm, we're a bit high. Can you drop us down slightly? Let's reduce altitude now before we get caught in an air current, please. La da la. Yes, affirmative. Immediately restoring correct altitude. Ba-da-dum-bum. Apparently to your right is in front of the Annenberg Wall. It has a long and storied history, which dates back to before the birth of the Liberal Kingdom. According to some theories, it's linked to the ancient Sumerian civilization, but the truth of the matter is unclear. Whoa, so that's the fort? If it really is a ruin, then maybe there's some hidden treasure besides that nobody knows. So, about that non-aggression pact that's been signed. I heard that on the day of the signing, no civilians are being allowed into the villa where the ceremony is being held. Not surprising given that it hasn't been that long since that detestable coup, but it would have been nice to see the moment it was signed, you know? Oh right, the Ron mayoral election is coming up. It's between Norman, who's promoting tourism, and Portis, who's been promoting the harbour business. I wonder which candidate will get elected. Even if you notice this around... I have to keep clearing my throat. It's really annoying. Those earthquakes and ice were quite a surprise. To be so localized and happening in so many different places like that. I've been around the block a few times, but I've never seen anything like that. Sin? Ah, Estelle. What is it? Need me for something? Oh, no, not really. It's just... You kinda look like you were lost in thought. Hmm? Yes. Just remembering the past a bit is all. With that sunglasses wolf guy, right? Yeah. We last met 6 years ago. At first it felt like longer, but it hasn't been that long, you know? I guess not. So, that man was your senior at your, dojo, right? What kind of martial artist is he anyway? Well... Simply put, he's a natural. His reflexes are perfect and his sense for battle is keen. When I knew him, he kept himself in perfect shape and it looks like that's still true today. And on top of all that, he knows how to utilize his Chi, exactly. In every sense, he is a cut above the normal man. Yeah, his moves. I've never seen anything like that. I think he might even be faster and stronger in some ways than that Lawrence guy. And that's scary. I think you might be right, yeah. When we were students, I admired that strength of his. Envied it even. At least I did until 6 years ago, when he killed our mentor and master of the dojo. Yuga? Wait, Yuga? What? He he killed his own... Ah, sorry, I'm getting ahead of it. They both agreed to the fight mind. Master Ryuga had long been aware of the darkness in Walter's heart. He'd grown drunk on his own power and hungered for more still. Master constantly rebuked him for his actions and reminded him what the proper heart of martial artists is supposed to be. The living fist of the Taito style that seeks to perfect oneself through the medium of honorable combat. The living fist, huh? That has a neat ring to it. Ultimately, though, Walter never listened. He relished the power which the most aggressive side of Taito style gave him. The aggressive side? Martial arts are used in combat, and so no one can deny that they can be used to hurt people as much as defend them. And while there are many who train for the latter purpose, there are also those who seek to do the former. Those who do eventually become monsters, whose fists exist only to kill. We call this side of the Taito the murderous fist. The what? In the end, Master challenged Walter as he was preparing to leave the dojo to pursue that path. They fought a duel to the death over it, and Master lost. I was the observer for that match. I could do nothing but watch. Zin. Well, that's what happened, and I've been looking for Walter on and off ever since. To think we'd meet here now, in my barrel though. This is the hand of she who dwells above at work, mark my words. Oh, sorry Estelle. I didn't mean to chew your head off. Oh wait, was it you? No, you didn't chew anything. Thanks for telling me. But, Zin, you're searching for Walter to get revenge, right? No, like I said, that match was fairly fought. Master knew what could happen when he challenged Walter. There's no revenge to take. Oh. Yeah, that's right. But then, why are you looking for him? There's something I want to confirm. Something to... Huh? No, I really don't get it. It's, kind of embarrassing. Either way, I'm still too inexperienced to find out. I hope I can sharpen myself by helping you. I see. Yeah. Well then, I hope you can keep up, Sin. We'll see, Estelle. You're the one with the shorter legs. Have I missed someone? You should have the talking tab on it. We continue on. Ooh, Grancel's up next, isn't it? It is. Yeah, I say start getting stuff right on load when we dock. There's so much cargo to offload in Grancel. Usually we should talk tab on it. the Libero News wrote an article about that party. Julia gained a lot of, admirers from high society to the poorest commoner. I've always felt a little sorry for the men involved, though. Seriously? Don't you think he got what he deserved? I would presume nothing less terrifying from the Lady Knight who defines the Royal Guard. Renosis, the flames from which my passion first was kindled shall never fade. Even if I must be stripped naked before her, I shall serenade her with naught but my lute in hand. I so did not need that mental image, thanks Olivier. Oh, did we just have to talk to him again? Yeah, like, I sort of seemed a little odd the way it ended. Oh yeah? Speaking of, the story, not my legs. I think I get what's going on between you and Walter. But how does Galika fit into all this? It's not really my place to say. I'll only say this much. Kalika was Master Ryuga's daughter. Oh. I think you can fill in the rest for yourself now, yeah? She'll probably tell you the full story someday. Yeah, fair enough. Anyway, once we get to the capital, I should show my face at the Calvadian embassy. Can't wait too long or else it's gonna give me hell. Also, that wouldn't be the strict, harsh-looking woman with glasses, would it? Huh? You know what? Elsa Cochrane? I've only seen her briefly, really. We were at the landing port and she was in the middle of an argument with the Imperial Ambassador. Ah, yes, she's not what I would call a fan of Erebonia. And she's quite confident and intelligent, usually. But Erebonia and the nobility tend to make her see red. I can kinda understand that, I guess. So, did they really have to split the dialogue up like that, though? It's really weird. Thank you for flying with us today. We'll be arriving in Grancel. Oh, sorry, excuse me. We will be arriving in Grancel shortly. Please be aware that there may be turbulence while landing, so we ask that our passengers take their seats. And here we are, back in the capital again. Feels pretty good. Guess we better check in with the guild branch first, huh? Yeah, let's go hear from Elnan what's what. I did notice that a certain white ship is in port today. The Arceal, I believe it was. Huh? You're right. That's the royal family's personal cruiser, right? It might be out on a mission or something. If I recall, the Arceal should be at Blessed Fortress at the moment. It's being fitted with the new engine Professor Russell and his colleagues have been working on. Oh yeah! Gustav said he'd be flying out to Leston on the factory's airship. Oh, I see. So that awesome ship is being made even more awesome? I seriously can't wait to see it. They're just changing the engine, so I doubt the exterior would change much. But it'll totally be the world's fastest airship, that's for sure. Welcome everyone, and thank you for coming. I've read the reports from Vran and Zeiss. Good work, surely you've done well in the And well, you've done well in opposing society thus far. I doubt the guys with Fort would agree. Both that masked man and the guy with sunglasses didn't really seem to take it or us seriously. Even knowing that the society's movement is valuable, still, don't disparage yourself. Your successes should make the Royal Army trust us even further. So, speaking of which, what does the army want with us? Something society related? Yes, about that. It seems they don't want to discuss over the phone. An army official will be coming by soon to explain the situation in person. Something that cannot be discussed by the phone, they say. What they mean is that they do not wish to risk any unwelcome ears listening in on the call. Wait, you can do that? Oh yes, it's quite possible. Telephones are convenient, but with the right equipment, intercepting a conversation signal is not very difficult. We use a scrambling device between branches to prevent interception of guild business. Unfortunately, the scrambling doesn't work with the army for some reason. Yes, the army uses a different system. All calls between us are thus completely open. Well, that's ducky. But why can't the army just share a mix of scramblers thingamajiggy with us? We are working together, but we're still an international citizens group, and they're a national defense force. As much as your father trusts us still, I don't think they can give us something so sensitive so easily. Hang on, Elnan. It still sounds like you got some idea of what this is all about. Otherwise you wouldn't have bothered pulling us out of sight. Am I being that transparent? I can only hazard a guess really, but I believe it's very likely that this has to do with the signing of the non-aggression pact. Non-aggression pact? I remember hearing something about that. What exactly is going on with that anyway? It is a treaty affecting Liberia, Erbonia, and Calvard proposed by Grandmother. In short, it says all countries involved will attempt at all times to solve international disputes without resorting to force. Oh whoa. So like, it'll end war? Well, no, there's no true enforcement mechanism beyond simply being known as a treaty breaker. So enforcing that would be difficult. It should still be something of a deterrent though, and it will hopefully promote more friendly relations between ourselves and others. Okay, I get it. Queen Alicia does it again. She's got a good eye for this kind of thing. It'd be neat if that made the countries nicer to each other. The pact is being signed in a large ceremony at the Herb Royal Villa next weekend. Dignitaries from all three nations will be attending, and the media is paying close attention. Which is to say, they may as well have painted a sign on the roof of the villas saying, "Ouroboros, please attack us." Oh, yeah, that could really get ugly. Got our work cut out for us then. Guess we just wait here for the army official now. Correct. We do have some time before he's scheduled to arrive, so feel free to... Oh, pardon me a moment. Hello, Mr. Grancel. Race to the guild branch. Yes? Yes. I see. Yes. That certainly is a problem. Just a moment, please. Is that the army on the phone? No, it's a member of the Royal Villa staff. They seem to have lost a child from one of the tourists in their care. Unfortunately, they can't seem to actually locate her parents. That's awful. Do they want us to help? Just so, Your Majesty. They've asked for our aid in locating the child's parents or guardians. There's still some time before our guest from the army is due to arrive. Would you mind taking care of this? Sure, we'd be glad to. You're in, right, Agate? Can't say no to a kid in need. Let's head out. Thank you. Hello? Hello? Yes, we have a team of races we can dispatch immediately. And your name, sir? Yes, understood. Well then, our races will be over as soon as they are able. The lost child is in the charge of a butler named Raymond. Once you arrive at the villa, inquire with him. Alright then. Wait a sec. Raymond? Why does that ring a bell? Wasn't that one butler we found? You know, when we saved Chloe during the coup, he was behind you under a counter. Right, Niall's friend. Ah, good. If you know him, that should make things even easier. Well then, good luck. Follow me, party.
Right.
I'll stick with Chloe and Olivier. Right, and we have 2 monsters to do. They are both long-term though, so we don't have to worry too much about doing them right away. I gotta stop by the weapon shop and the open shop. Although I just got the you know, I should have gone up the tower sooner because the weapon just gets outclassed by the next one. Unlike some of the other items which we can get, which have additional effects that aren't available from in-store items, that one, the in-store is better. I think Agate's been using an old gun I forgot to give him. I forgot to change his out. I will buy one, I think. Now. Fiber boots. Let's trigger F. Oh, I think we'll leave it for now. I like Olivier having really high arts attack. Fine. Means fairly cheap this time around for upgrades. You know, he's using a he's still using a test gun. I forgot to switch it off of him. We can now check the open shop. If there's anything worth upgrading. Right, we can get defense freeze, HP freeze, flying freeze. Freeze 1, attack. Nobody takes up 2 slots yet, but that's fine. Alright. So could get the mine free, and we'll look at the EP cut too while we're at it. I can't afford it. That gives the big one. Nothing else really though. We had evade free and AP2. Oh, high AP one. Oh yes, we can afford it. What about evade? Nope, yep, it's an evade free. Right. Here we are. Dark Mana and evade. Increased movement. It's an area though, so that's nice. Not much else gained from that one. Advice, Olivier. You're fine. That's fine. I can't get another mine because it costs too much. I could probably get an attack 2, maybe an EP 3, and defense. Attack 3, defense, and actually he has shield 2. What's the other one I was looking for? It was EP. Double check. It doesn't really help too much. Defense. That does add something. Which is nice. Otherwise he can... I can move 2 for him actually. We'll give her the shield 3 because that gives the larger area heal. Plus a whole bunch of other stuff. Then I can't give him a high HP. So we'll give him a move 2, I think. Well, actually... What? Strike comes under something else, it looks like. Yeah, strike comes after under the yellow. Still take it. Now I want to put on someone. He gets moved. If I place that, what? Oh wait, I can't. he has 2 fires. Just have to give up something else. It's because, yeah, I have... It has the same as Seal, so I can't have it on with Seal, and so I'd have to switch out Seal for something else. Which I don't think I have any extra fire ones right now. No, I do not. Anyway, that should do for the moment. Go to the rest. another time when we aren't so, short on sepip. I want to do both monsters now. We could try, though the upper one was in the sewers. And the west block. I'm trying to do that now and see what happens. Actually, 1 second. Blood-sucking attacks or... okay. There's nothing I can really extra I can do. I should actually go talk to Niall. Or see if he's in. Hey look, we can go fish in the sewers. Oh, we actually have a decent amount of bait we can use. Ooh, that was a big one. Do I think 2 more? Yeah, last one. Oh really? Why does this be a shining one now? Hopefully, Dark Knight can do it. Maybe people have something like Dark Matter. I think Soul Blow works as well. Ooh, that... maybe? Ah, there we go. Got it. Look at that XP though. Olivia gets 2 or 3 levels out of it. Everyone else gets at least 1. He's still going. Unfortunately, we haven't had any of the item drops from the shiny palms. Like the only downside. It was probably gonna be overkill. Yeah, two. Second one was overkill. Especially with Olivier's mass attack stack, that being so high.
Nicely done.
What's the monster level in here? $53 and... Okay. I'm just a little high. Well, actually not a little high, it's on par with us right now, I think. Mystery paste. You find a message scratched along the bottom. Lose his chest and do your worst, but be warned, be cursed. No, I be cursed. What's gonna happen? Wait, I think... Never mind.
We're good to go.
Great Maw. Okay. Silver Gauntlet. For every extra item you take from a treasure chest, a creepy sheep is sheared. I mean, when they call creepy sheep, I don't feel as necessarily bad for them. Especially because they'll also be found with peeping toms, so... Monsters? Nope, golden armor. You open the chest to find a bandanaed man hiding inside. Just kidding, it's empty. Was that meant to be, a Metal Gear reference? Eden armor. Defense. Okay, I think this might be Olivier's item. Yep, it's just straight up upgrades. Good thing I didn't buy him armor. Because he didn't need it, he got his armor from a chest. I always feel like you have less reason to buy stuff from the shop now, because so much stuff is in chests. Not so much gear is in chests that you tend to just get something better later. Let's say a reviving bomb, never used. Like in some cases you probably do because you don't get them stuff till later, so you might want to buy from the shop. The whole place has been closed off. I'm assuming there'll probably be a second monster in the sewers later on down the other side, or something else makes us go down here. Over there.
Well, that takes care of that.
That will just come down on our own at some point. I can still see chests lying around. That we're gonna want. Level up. You open the chest to find hundreds of hissing snakes and immediately close it again. Good thing you already got whatever was in here. Right, there's our monster. Terminate. Deal with, like, the 6 monsters, actually. Oops, wait, wrong one. That's the one I want. Okay, which one's which? Okay, so it's the back two. Ow. Uh-huh. Takes a bit longer. We can get Estelle healed. Have that probably healed too. Well, that was annoying timing. Trying to use it with this S-break. I think I can just come when I use that. I'm gonna have to redo this. Also, because I think I saved beforehand. I was told blood-sucking attacks. So we can run away. I was lied to. Grancel serum monsters specialize in blood-sucking attacks. Opposed may be weak to fire. There's nothing about confusion in here. And none of the attacks were blood-sucking. Oh, I only have... Do I seriously only have one? I do only have one. I can try again. How can not have it keep spawning monsters in? Yeah, that thing. No, it's the big ones I keep right above, but that is the big ones I keep summoning. that cool? Are you fucking kidding me? Every time I go to use Olivier's S-Break, this little shit knocks him down. Every time. Okay, at least one is dead, but this is going out of hand really quickly. Oh, I didn't top her up. I need Olivier's. There we go.
Let me show you the true essence of beauty. Take that.
I need to use this for the heal.
Light of the heavens, heal these battered wings. Radiant blast!
At least you're not knocking down the damage shells this time. I need those small ones. Go plus some of the big ones. It's not too bad. Okay, please finish up at least one or two of them. Are you kidding me? And she can't move. That's dead. Oh. Back to the heal.
Let me show you the true essence of beauty. Take that.
Okay. God, those plants are annoying. Hey, Olivier learned sniper shot. No, those things were annoying. Oh, the summoning plus the what was it? Yeah, it did look like they were stealing life a little bit, which is annoying.
Enjoy the show.
I also find myself questioning if I should go down the other side of the sewers just right now to get the tested up stuff, or save it for later. Might save it for later. Or your dreams. Nice shop. Buy. Nap. Well. Just one sip and feel the caffeine. Take care, Claude. Have good eats. Also not cute. I don't know what you keep getting at. Welcome to Libel News Service. The first floor here is reception. Yep. Ron's new mayor decided, huh? Kinda tame coming from now, but it's not bad. Alright, back to... Too bad for Noctia? But this looks like it'll be our next headline. Looks like they're in a meeting. Ultimately, we don't really know the reason why Elmo's hosping for boiling. The editor-in-chief told me it was a real half-assed article. Now take postings this time, huh? And yeah, we can't exactly. I haven't been told why it was all close to boiling, and can't really tell them that the idea of that can cause issues. What's going on here? The other day when I visited Sangtime Gate, I felt the earthquakes that everyone's talking about. Though they are over now, the folks in the Zeiss must still be quite nervous. After all, earthquakes can happen suddenly with no warning. Oh, are you the one he spoke of, perhaps? Who's he? I don't think I know anyone here. The goddess saves those who save themselves. May you find good guidance. What was he on about? Wait, there's a door that goes out the back. Wait, this General Morgan's house? My husband's expression when he heard that General Cassius would be returning was oddly positive. I wish you could have seen it. The good Sir General Morgan can be a very scary person. But you know what? He's totally under his wife's thumb. Oh, it's the nice people who rescued me. Did you come to play? I think the house was closed off last time. I think. Oh yeah, I should probably... What's ring? Anything happen if I approach the castle gates? Oh? You're the victors of the martial arts competition, right? It's been a while. What is it today? If there's someone you'd like to speak with, we can contact them immediately. Or would you like a tour of the castle grounds? No, not exactly, but... It's been a while, hasn't it, you two? Princess? Princess Claudia, I didn't know you were back. I came on a bit of a different business this time. I see. Should you have business within the castle, just say so anytime. Yes, thank you very much. Mhm. Welcome to the History Museum. Oh, there's talk to in here. Oh? Aren't you... Who are you again? Ouch. I'm Santos with the History Museum. I should take photos of the tower and Ron. Ah, yeah, I remember now. So how'd it go after that? Find out anything about the tower device? No, embarrassingly, I haven't really had any success. Everything about it is just so unknown. However, we do know the tower itself was built during the ancient Sumerian era. But first, I suppose I need to check out what references we have in that area. Archaeological... Archaeology doesn't seem like the kind of thing that comes up with results that easily, huh? I guess what we can say is good luck. Yes, I'll do my best thinking of this as the first step to uncovering lost ancient knowledge. Probably check... probably should check out the, shopping mall plus, how about embassy if I can? And just, I have an absolute ton of ingredients here. I will have to stock up on ingredients later. Stop. Steel bearings, lighters, petrified sleep, mute, blind, seal, computer. I need 4 of those now. Pet tail. Plus 2 move, plus question marks. If I... damn it. If I had bought those wasn't it a cat costume that you could get before? Probably if you got both, you would get something. Anywho. Might as well buy it now anyway. I don't know how many of these we really need, but like 4 of each at least is just a bit of a safety net. Oh. Cold helmet. Oh, I'm out. That's what I get for buying so much. Yeah, Lipo? Where is it? Yeah, I'm missing the first 2 issues because I forgot to buy them. Right, earthquake's over. Zeiss stopped shaking. The earthquake's plaguing Zeiss have finally ended. It seems the Wolford incident mentioned in our previous edition was only the beginning. The city of Zeiss, same time date, and Lesson Fortress were all hit by quakes as well, causing distress in the region. Suddenly, declaration of safety. However, not long after the earthquake at Lesson Fortress, a declaration of safety was issued by the Central Factory's Chief Murdoch. Some concern was expressed at the statement, but as a practical matter there had been no earthquake since. How such a declaration of safety is possible was explained by Chief Murdoch. We determined that the earthquakes were being caused by special circumstances, he clarified. These earthquakes, it seems, were being caused by underground septum veins, and that after analysis it was possible to state accurately when they had ended. The declaration also emphasized disaster preparedness for future incidents. However, A new model engine finally complete. The new model orbital engine from the central factory is at last completed and has been revealed to the press. This engine was specifically designed for the cruiser Arceal and has high output as well as streamlined maintenance for field repairs. The new engine will increase the Arceal's cruising speed to 3,200 sledge an hour, over 4 times the speed of an airliner, making it the fastest ship in the world. A new engine drives peace. Samples of the new model engines referred to in previous article are to be presented to both the Empire and Republic as tokens of peace represented by the pact. These engines are said to be the key to next generation flight, and such technological exchange is the promise made to those who promise to uphold the harmony between nations. Much is expected from Libero's ACEN negotiations. Elmo's hot springs get hot. In the earthquake-struck Zeiss region, even Elmo Village felt the wrath of nature. Following a quake, their hot springs began boiling. The phenomenon ceased after a few hours, but it's thought to be related to some form of underground abnormality. After investigating, the Bracer Guild issued a statement that it was temporary with no likelihood of reoccurrence. A possible connection to the quakes will be investigated by the Central Factory at a later date. Oh hey, this is the Calvardian Embassy. Sorry, but unless you have business here, I'm afraid you can't let you enter. Okay, I guess... Oh, actually, I wonder if we put Zin over if that would make a difference. Oh, is this the Grand Arena? I see stores closed. I actually want to see if I can bring Zin over and if that makes a difference at the embassy or not. Probably not, but I'd like to try at least. I like how we had a lot of mirror now nearly out again. They've used so much on all the accessory items. Put that in. Oh wait, I had to go upstairs. Party.
All right. Your aid, please.
I'll come back and switch afterwards. I just want to see if it makes a difference. Hey buddy, it's been a while. Oh, it's Zin. Did you come to visit Libero again? Haha, more or less. No doubt there'll be a lot of trouble again, but it's good to be here. Haha, I'm sure Ambassador Cochrane will be happy to see you. Okay, so we do get some bit different dialogue, but nothing major. Honestly, I hope there isn't a hidden job that requires have a specific member in the party to start up.
Together
Your
now.
aid, please.
As that would be really annoying if that were the case. Oh wait, I forgot about the Fisherman's Guild. Welcome to the Fisherman's Guild. I am Fisher, or the Fishing Baron as they call me, hahaha. Are you new applicants? If you like fishing, you're more than welcome. Oh. I guess nothing changes.